Hey people, it's Nihilism here coming at you with some Cybernator for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, the old SNES. This game, as a kid, I thought it was one of the coolest games. The anime style of it and the play style, and it's an assault suit themed game. I just thought it was cool as hell. And I had rented it and played it, and eventually I seen it at a used game store, and I thought, man, I gotta get this game. So I played this a lot as I was growing up. This game is awesome. I'm gonna do an LP of it. The job of destroying the enemy battlecraft was assigned to our platoon. The plan was to use the Versus battlecraft to force our way into the colony and to destroy the ship's engine block. The plan was a dangerous one, and we knew that some of us would not return. But yeah, this game, it's got an anime style to it, assault suit themed, and it's just got a really good story, so I want to do a full playthrough of this game. Captain, this ship will break into the enemy colony. Our goal is the battlecraft under construction there. After penetration, deploy the assault suits. I mean, it's just a great game. You'll see once I get into it. The story's cool. There's multiple endings depending on how you play through. And the controls are great. The artwork's great. Okay, let's get a little rundown of the controls. You can dash. You hit up and down to aim. You can hold an L. It'll lock wherever you're aimed at. R is a shield. Triangle, well, X would switch your weapons. And right now I have a Vulcan and a punch. And of course, Y is shoot. So B, jump, A, dash. But pretty much what they're saying, my objective is to get to the engine block and destroy it before this ship is able to fire its lasers, because it's such a big ship that it'll destroy our ship with ease. So I gotta get in here and destroy it as quick as possible. This is a really cool game though. I used to play this a lot growing up. Like, there weren't too many other games like it for its time. And it's cool. Look, the environments are destructible. You can, like, most stuff you can shoot and blow up. Not everything, but there's a decent majority of stuff that you can destroy. As you go, you collect power-ups that make your guns stronger, or your punches, or whatever weapons you have as you go, because you'll eventually collect missiles and lasers, different kind of weapons. By the end of the game, you'll have a nice little arsenal. Right now, I'll start off with my Vulcan. I'll start powering that up. The P that I collected is a P chip. I have to collect 3 more of those, and I'll level up my Vulcan. Oh, 2 more of them now. But, like, I always just like the style of this game. It's so much fun to play, too. Like, the first time I played it, it blew me away. I thought it was one of the coolest games. I mean, sprite's a little large. It takes up a good bit of the screen, but it's not too bad. I've seen way worse. It's just fun to play. When you start getting further into it and things start going down, you'll have several different situations that you'll have. If you succeed, you'll get a better ending. If you fail, it'll lead towards a bad ending. Like, the more failures you make, the worse the ending will be when you finally get to the end of the game. And I always thought that was really cool, because there weren't too many games back in this time period where you had where there was different outcomes and stuff. Like, it's just a really well done game, well thought out. This is when Konami was at their prime of game making, of course. All the games that they made were good back then. It was really hard to find a bad game that Konami made. You'd have to fucking dig if you wanted to find one, and even then, I don't think there is any. They're all good in their own right. But, this game, it was a big part of my childhood, because I had rented it several times before I bought it, and I love this game. It was one of those games where, like, at the rental store, it was always one of the options. Like, Sometimes I go there just to rent this game. Like, I go there with all intentions of just renting this game and playing it. And there weren't too many games that I could say that about back then. I mean, this is a well done game. See, now my Vulcans reflect, they kind of bounce off the walls and all that good stuff, making it easy. I like how whenever you kill robots, other assault suits, you see the little people running around. You can't kill them, but it's funny to see, especially to scale the size. You know, look how big you are compared to him. Oh, he's gone now. Alright, we should be coming up on the boss here. This is Jake. I've found the energy unit. Roger, destroy it immediately. That's an order. So we reached the first boss, which is pretty easy. We fight this engine block. We gotta destroy it while it's being raised. And, you know, there's these stupid turrets that they keep dropping on wires. And they're your only enemy while you're doing this. So it's a pretty easy battle. Using the shield helps too. You gotta make sure to remember to use that shield. But, yep, there we go. That's the first level down. Bust a big hole in the fucking colony, and look at all the people getting sucked out and shit. Look, there's a dude up there, up above the P and the L. He's like, oh man, ah! There's people falling out, getting sucked out. That's awesome. But, the enemy manufacturer of heavy artillery was very active. Ore mined from the moon was sent into satellite orbit where it was processed. After destroying the enemy spaceship, we headed to the satellite orbit rife with floating asteroids to destroy their ore processing facilities. Now that first level, there's a little trick. If you could play through the whole level without killing anybody, without shooting anybody, and collecting any other power-ups, get to the boss and just focus your fire on the boss. You can't kill any turrets. If you kill that boss, like get through that, do it all successfully, you'll get rewarded with a weapon called the Napalm, which is a pretty overpowered gun, but it's pretty cool to have. Alright, this part's cool. Alright, get ready to advance. Don't run into any asteroids, any roids. The general course is plotted in the ship's computer. Use manual control to get past the asteroids. Don't worry about me. So now we're thrown into a... The music in this game is just epic too. But we're thrown into a side-scroller shooter part, which is pretty awesome, you know. Throw in a couple different styles. But don't get too used to this. Oh, they try to get you too with the try and get you to run into stuff. Oh man, they're pretty nice on how much damage and health you have in this game, but you don't have lives. When you die, you have to continue. But enemy varieties, the artwork, all that stuff. This game just has it all. Jake, I've arrived at the checkpoint. Boosters away. All right, Roger. Advance with care. So we make it to this spot, and it's a 0G environment. So now, not only do up and down aim, but they also control which way I go. So now the L comes in handy because I have to lock my gun. I mean, you don't have to, but it really helps. You know, it's really hard to aim at people if you hit down, trying to aim down, your dude starts going down. It's easier to kind of get your gun set at the angle you need it at, and just maneuver yourself. Oh. This is a pretty short level if I remember correctly. Try and dip through it real quick before I fucking take too much damage and kill myself. These things are pretty easy to avoid. Well, and then I run into one. You gotta be careful because you cannot use your shield while you're floating. So you gotta ground yourself. Also, see how there's that little bar up there? That's like your reload bar underneath the Vulcan. Whenever that goes down, the game forces me to pause till I can shoot the gun again. Okay, let's get past that. I want to try and collect all the power-ups. Okay, I got missiles now. But missiles you can actually run out of. Unlike the Vulcan, if I start getting buck wild and start firing missiles, I will run out of them. But I want to collect missile power-ups now. Like, I'd like to power up my Vulcan some more, but later on it doesn't even, like, it's a good gun for now, but there's other guns that are better than this later. I'll eventually have it fully charged, but for now, we're going to try and focus on powering up my missiles. Oh no. Okay, whew. I didn't want to miss that, that's health. Yeah, the P chips are the ones that power up your guns. The H chips give you the H chips give you health. And the W chips are weapons. Whoa! Don't want to walk into that. Oh man, I'm an idiot. I fucked up. Alright. Oh, what's that? Did something happen? I just got an energy reading from Bedrock in front. It was pretty big. I picked something up on there too. I have a bad feeling about this. I'll go and check it out. This part isn't too rough, if I remember correctly. Oh! And then they hit me in the face with a missile. Boss. Mobile artillery. I mean, he can be a pain in the butt. Especially with his little rotating turrets. I think he got asteroids that float around him that have guns built into them that shoot you. Give me that, give me that. Yeah, some of the asteroids, when you destroy them, will give you, like, power-ups and stuff. He's getting ready to drop. I almost got this level wrapped up. Alright. That does it for this level. Jake, this is Jake. I have destroyed the enemy's mobile artillery. Good job. Mission accomplished. Return home. Alright. So we got that one wrapped up. The strategic attack plan on Ark Nova, the power nucleus of the enemy orbit, had begun. Ark Nova was a fortress created by a meteor strike. And if we didn't get control of it, safety along the route between the Earth and the Moon could not be guaranteed. Yeah, this is supposed to be a huge battle over, like, lunar path, lunar control. Our plan was to gain control of Ark Nova and open up the lunar route. Yeah. So that's pretty much what this whole war's going on about, is pretty much its rights to the moon and, like, all the ore and stuff that's there, you know. So there's different countries trying to fight over who gets to run the trade from the moon to the Earth. And of course, these guys, our enemies, have a base built into an asteroid, which in our next episode we'll be going into. This is actually one of my favorite parts of the game. I thought it's really cool because it has several paths that you could choose to take through. But in the end, it's a very important mission. Like, this is probably the most important mission in the game, determining what happens in the later parts of the game. The story of the game continues the same, but the ending, this is really important too. But that'll be the next video. I would like to thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button. If you want to see more episodes of this game and other games in the future, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.